Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan here, and today I wanted to make a short and simple video discussing Nike SB dunk lows. Not regular dunk lows, but the ones that are specifically, made for skating, things like that, the Nike SB collaborations. And we're just going to be discussing them because I feel like they're starting to get some love again. Of course, I'm seeing a lot of sneakers in that recovery state right now, and there's a few SBs in particular that I feel like never really fell that hard, and well, they're doing well. So it just kind of shows you that there are some sneakers that will stand out, of course, while the market is down. And while we're kind of heading down from, of course, the inflated COVID prices that we had. I mean, let's be real, those were inflated prices. We won't see those again unless we get stimuluses, every 2 weeks. But that's really all that needs to be said. So if you guys want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, feel free. Of course, I have a lot of stuff coming very, very soon, launching a cook group soon. A lot of that, it's going to be very, very good. Trust me, I've been working every day on it. We're adding a ton of stuff, really good mods, like people and botters that have hit like 100 clips, things like that. So people that'll be able to actually give you all some good success and things like that. So I've been working hard on that, and I really feel like I'm going to be able to make something for you guys that's going to help you all out a lot and really improve your game. That's my main goal, of course, making it affordable and making it something that will actually help people out. So that's everything I need to say, and let's get started. That's coming probably mid-August, so stay tuned for that. But really, the three SBs I want to discuss, just so you all can see, we got these two dunk lows right here, right, of course, and then we got this one right here, which dropped yesterday, the Nike SB Dunk Low Phillies, which I've been seeing great progress in all three of these. The green apple's a little bit less than the Phillies and blue raspberry SBs, but both of those SBs we've seen some beautiful progress on. So let me get into showing y'all that. So of course, for the blue raspberries, this is such a nice rise right here, all the way from this kind of 190, 180 portion right here, and now we are up consistently at 230, 240, and you can see it's kind of starting to slow down a little bit, but I mean, this is pretty similar, where we see it dropping off a little bit right here. This is pretty similar to what we had here, where you can see it dropped off from like 230 to 220, and now boom, we're back up at 235. So I think something like that could happen. I mean, there's not going to be any more stock of these really dropping. There's a couple US skate shops, and there's a couple of skate shops in the US that are dropping them, but it's really not anything significant. So kind of understanding that not a lot of stock is still left to drop on these leaves a lot of room for growth, but that's what these will be really something over time, long term, that would do well. So am I encouraging you to hold this sneaker? No. I'm just saying, if you are currently someone with pairs of this, if you're someone that had a retail pair and you're not sure if you should sell it yet, maybe be a bit patient. I feel like there's still some progress that could be made in this one. So maybe if you do have some retail pairs, then maybe I am saying, okay, hold them for a couple months and see what happens here, because I feel like these will be making some nice progress into the winter, kind of into Christmas time, all that. I feel like we will be seeing some good love on these. But another one that really made a surprising rise, not surprising, I guess, since there's a lot of details on the sneaker, it's all suede, it's really well done. But I mean, look at this. This is a solid rise right now during this kind of, I guess, crash that we have going on. I mean, look, all the way from 180 all the way up to 230s. I mean, these spiked up in price after release day. Like, demand was high on these. Like, yesterday, these were going, I got a size 12 off sneakers. You guys can go check that out in my live cop. Yesterday, these were going for $255, $260 in size 12s on StockX. Now look at where they're at, $280. $30 rise in one day. So that shows you that demand is definitely there, and of course prices will drop a little bit more once they get in hand, but it shows you that, hey, people are very interested in these. People want these SBs. There's a lot of people that appreciate the small details that a lot of these SBs have. And that's one reason that I feel like a lot of SBs are doing well right now and getting more love. It's because they have those small details. They have more effort put into them. They're clearly a sneaker that Nike is willing to put a little bit more time on. Now, of course, some SBs do lack in quality, and Nike quality control is definitely one of their main issues right now, probably one of their bigger ones. But a lot of these SBs have been really good with that. They've been, not too many errors with quality control. They have a lot of small details that normal dunk lows and other sneakers won't have, and they tend to stand out a bit. And also, if you're a skater, I guess, a skater that's doing fairly well for himself, right? Or maybe you hit a retail pair, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, you can skate these. There's a double purpose to these, and these will actually be a good skating shoe, So I like what I'm seeing here. I feel like it's actually well done, and of course both of these as well, both good skating shoes. I've seen a couple people skate in the blue raspberries. Very nice sneaker as well. Beautiful rise on these also, as I've mentioned, all the way from 190 now to this kind of 235 portion. You're seeing a lot of these dunk lows are kind of stopping at 235. Or SBs are stopping at 235. Look at this. I mean, this stopped at like 230. Yeah, look, 232. Ready? And then look, I think this is at 230 if I'm right, or a little bit lower, right? 258. And then look at this one right here. Ready? I mean, this is, look, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Between 230 and 250 is where a lot of these SBs are settling. And honestly, I feel like that's a fair price for them. Now, Could I see them make more progress? Of course. Dunk lows are hyped right now, and a lot of these SBs that I'm showing on the screen right now are some of the top sneakers in the game right now. What I mean by top sneakers is that they're the top sneakers that a lot of people want in their personal collection, that they want added, to their daily rotation. So kind of understanding that, especially the Phillies and Dodgers SBs that just dropped. Dodgers SBs still have a lot of great progress that can be made on them. So just kind of want to mention that. But for me, I got a pair of the Philly SBs for retail, right? I paid $125. Seeing a size 12, right, that I hit on at $280 right now, that is definitely very encouraging for me to go make a sale, because that's $160 I can get just like that, or $155. So kind of understanding that, of course, I'm probably going to take profits there and sell and then reinvest the money into something else. That's just a smarter plan, So that's just kind of what I'm encouraging. Be smart. If you see the prices that some of these are at right now, they're, they've risen a good bit. They're doing pretty well. So if you're just kind of holding on to pairs still, you're kind of wondering what to do with the Fruit Pack SBs. Hey, maybe wait a couple more months, sell them then, or, take your profits now. There's really no loss in my opinion, because you're not going to regret the sale now, I feel like, because they've already risen a decent amount. And, if they do make some more progress in the future, it'll probably only be like $50 to $75 more of a rise. So, it really is only going to benefit someone that has bulk in them, you know what I mean? Like a store or something like that. So if you're me, someone with 1-2 pairs, then you know what? You're probably more encouraged just to take the sale right now and make your profit, which I fully encourage. So understanding that, just know a lot of these SBs are getting some love right now. We're starting to see the return of SBs making slight rises after, the releases. Reminds me of the Para SBs that we had kind of before the sneaker market really started collapsing. When the sneaker market really started collapsing after COVID, those were still rising really well. So SBs are kind of sneakers that I feel like as long as they're good, good quality, effort was put into them, they will do well. And as long as they're a wearable colorway too, that's another thing. I feel like that's a big thing in the sneaker game right now, is how wearable a sneaker is. A lot of people are going for those simple, easy go-to designs. Not like minimalist, of course. That's not what sneakers are, because you're spending high prices on them. So it's definitely not like a minimalist thing, but definitely more simple colorways, easy to wear things. That's what people are going with right now. So that's everything I really need to say. And of course, these SBs are getting some love right now. So if you want to check them out, maybe get some pairs to hold. I'm not discouraging it, but I'm saying that there might be better things in the future. And the whole idea of holding sneakers right now is pretty risky. You really only want to hold pairs you get for retail, and you're not going to lose on in the future. Like, they won't go back to retail ever, and kind of ones that that are just safer bets, like military fours. I feel like that's a safe long-term bet. Ones like that you actually are confident in. But if you're confident in these, hey, do your thing, man. SBs are good. There's just the return of the SB a little bit right now. And I'm not saying SBs were dead. This is one thing I want to mention that I know people are going to get on me for. SBs are not dead. I'm not saying that SBs have no life left in them, or that, hey, they're finally, back alive. People want SBs again. No, people have been wanted SBs. SBs have been a popular sneaker for a while. So kind of understanding that. I'm not saying that this is like, oh, hey, people finally want SBs again. No, people have wanted SBs. This is just like a return and them kind of going to higher prices again. So that's everything I really need to say right there. If you guys want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, stay tuned. Of course, stay tuned here on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be dropping that cook group soon. It's going to be dope, man. I really think that you guys are going to like it. There's a lot that I'm adding to it. We're getting, again, some really solid botters, people that have had really good success, like 100 clips on site certain days, people that have hit hundreds of pairs of Yeezy slides. We're getting that all tied in right now. Also, I'm getting a proxy partnership. We already got monitors up. I'm getting release date stuff, giveaways. We're going to try and get a backdoor going. And all this, for $35 a month. There will be much more to bot support. So if you're trying to learn how to bot, there's people that can teach you that. It's a good thing, man. So I'm very excited. I got a lot coming soon for you guys. I really feel like it'll help you out. So subscribe and like for more. Like will. I think I said at the start, if I didn't, then let's try and hit 300. But that's really all I need to say right there. So I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I need to end this now. I forgot to end the screen recording, but hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. That's it. I'm Tristan, and see you then. Peace.